Hello and welcome to another episode of the Family Discipleship Moment. I'm your host, Matt, and it is great to see you today. So today we are going to be talking about something called release. Now this is a core value here at Eagle Ridge, and there's a very important verse that we need to read before we get started. So let's read that right away. The verse is from Psalm 24, and it's right at the beginning, verse 1. It says, "The earth is the Lord's, and everything in it, the world and all who live in it." So, if we remember that the earth is the Lord's, and everything in it, and all that live in it, that needs to affect the way that we do things in our lives. So, let's take a look at what I have here. This is a beautiful waterfall and lake. Maybe a little pond, maybe not quite a lake, but this little pond is providing water to my crops. And look at all of this beautiful wheat I have. Oh my goodness, I've got so much amazing wheat. This is awesome. My area is looking good. Now this is pretty good for me, but look at all of that. It's so barren and empty. And there's no wheat at all growing anywhere else. That is so sad. But my area is looking really good because I was blessed with this wonderful waterfall and pond to give my wheat water. Well, what we want to learn about today is that this doesn't actually belong to me. This belongs to God. Everything about this is God's. But I was given stewardship over it. Stewardship is when you have the ability to take care of something for God. He puts you in charge of it. So, if this is mine to take care of and I can be in charge of it, then I need to do a good job of giving it away, of using it for God's kingdom. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and even though this wheat right here is looking really good, I think I'm going to destroy just a little bit. I'm going to break this block here. And when I do that, water begins to flow down this canal. Oh my goodness. Now that is incredible. Well, let's see what happens next. Wow, look at that. Because of the water, the crops start growing. And now, instead of just something little, I had the opportunity to spread God's love and provision to all of this area, all the way down here. That is incredible. And you could see it grow right before your eyes. That is awesome. See, this is what God wants us to do. He wants us to take the blessings that He has given us and to use it to bless others. He wants us to remember that this waterfall isn't mine, it's His. This wheat isn't mine, it's His. And my job is to be a good steward of it and to take care of it so that it expands and grows and God's kingdom moves forward. And now I could give this wheat to the nearby village because it could feed a whole lot of people. And I don't need to be worried about giving it all away because I know that God's provision will continue to come. So that is what being a good steward is all about. It's remembering that God owns it all. It's not ours, it's His.